Tonight on News 5, a bold infrastructure plan to overhaul Belize City unveiled. But very few residents showed up. The mayor, sounding the alarm on gridlock, says the streets simply can't handle any more vehicles. Also tonight in the south, a San Juan resident is charged with the machete murder of Elias Bejerano. Plus, a disturbing case in Hattieville. A mentally ill man accused of desecrating a tomb is sent to prison. And outrage at the Ruta Maya finish line as VIP prices at Grand Resort spark new fury. The nation watching. The questions mounting. News 5 starts right now.
Forward-thinking farmer ready to adopt climate-smart practices? The future of farming is resilient, sustainable, and profitable, and we're here to help you achieve just that. Whether cultivating half an acre or 200 acres, DFC offers affordable financing options and a matching grant up to $12,000 for Window 1 and up to $60,000 for Window 2 to help make your farm climate-smart, withstand unpredictable weather patterns, and adopt practices that enhance productivity and efficiency. This program is ideal for farmers and cooperatives. Women farmers are highly encouraged to take advantage. Join us in creating a resilient and sustainable agricultural future for Belize. Apply now and take the next step towards a stronger, greener tomorrow.
This newscast is brought to you by the Belize Bank Limited. Our country, your bank.
Good evening. Welcome to News 5 Live for Wednesday, March 4th. I am Sabrina Daly. Only a small crowd showed up Tuesday night, but the questions were anything but small. Fewer than 100 Belize City residents attended the public consultation on massive infrastructure projects that are set to disrupt traffic for years. But those who came made their voices heard. Government officials laid out timelines for the George Price Highway upgrades and the replacement of the Swing Bridge and Belcan Bridge. But the real headline came from the audience, as frustrated residents pressed for straight answers on congestion, construction hours, river access, and why all this work is happening at the same time. News 5's Shane Williams has the story.
Belize City is on the brink of a massive infrastructure transformation. At Tuesday night's community consultation, residents got an update on Lot 1 of the Philip Golson Highway upgrades, along with plans to finally replace the aging Swing Bridge and Belcan Bridge. Mayor Bernard Wagner opened the meeting with a call for patience and unity, urging Belize City residents to stick together as the major works get underway.
Let us approach this moment not with frustration but with unity, not with division but with cooperation, not with fear but with preparation. Together we will navigate, together we will manage the adjustments, and together we will emerge with a new modern Belcan Bridge, a new modern Swing Bridge, and a safer George Price Highway.
Lot 1 of the highway project is being funded by the Caribbean Development Bank and includes significant drainage upgrades, a key feature meant to finally address the persistent flooding near the Pongyard Bridge. Project engineer Mitchell and Gilharry says this phase of the project is scheduled for completion on April 10, 2029.
This project also has a section from the main roundabout going into Belize City to the Pongyard, where we will do major drainage works. The rigid pavement there, wherever it needs rehabilitated, we'll also do, along with road signage and any adequate road furniture required.
Demolition of the Belcan Bridge is set to start on July 14th, with construction slated to wrap up by November 15th of 2028. The Swing Bridge replacement is on a slightly longer timeline, with completion scheduled for January of 2029.
The person asked me, why do the two bridges at the same time?
The reason why we have reached to this point that we're doing the two bridges at the same time is because we had some delays with the implementation of the Belcan Bridge, whereby we lost about a year and a half for the implementation because we had started the procurement. However, that was stalled. Because we have grants for both projects, it is necessary for us to implement both structures at the same time, because if we don't utilize the grant funds, then the government of Belize will have to find those funding to build those two new structures.
Tanya Savory, a resident of Ebony Street, raised concerns about the current state of the Belchana Bridge. She warned that traffic in that area is already overwhelming, and any added strain could make the situation even worse.
Has there been any solution in place towards traffic flow that you are now diverting towards Belchana Bridge? Because everyone's going to want to use that. I actually particularly live on Ebony Street, which is already quite inundated with vehicular traffic in the morning especially.
The situation again is very fluid, right? There is nothing etched in stone here. It's a work in progress, but certainly I can vouch that our traffic team will be doing the necessary studies along those other areas that will be impacted.
Yes, the MIDH is looking at that. We will rectify those maintenance that has to be carried out on Belchina. We will be doing periodic maintenance on that bridge structure as well for the superstructure. At this point in time, we are also doing works on the approach to Chetomal Street Bridge.
Area Representative Lee Mark Chang shifted the conversation toward the nuts and bolts of the construction process, pressing for clarity on how the work will actually unfold. The well-known businessman asked whether contractors would take advantage of low traffic hours, including nights or weekends, to minimize gridlock.
We know we have sunlight coming out from like 5:30 already in the morning, and at the longest we have it up to 6:30. So will we take that advantage of the working time so as to try to make this more fast track rather than the full 3 years?
Based on my knowledge and experience of working with contractors in the past and presently at this point in time, the timeline for contractors working are from 7 to 6 p.m. For most contractors.
Concerns didn't stop at the roadways. Greg Mogel Jr. raised alarms about boat traffic along Hullover Creek. With demolition and reconstruction planned right next to key waterways, he questioned whether engineers have fully accounted for marine access and safety during the project.
Both temporary bridges that we are constructing will have a freeboard or clearance to allow small vessels to pass through, which are the ones that are currently passing under the Swing Bridge and also under the Belcan Bridge. The path may not be as wide as it is right now with the existing bridges, but it will be sufficient for them to pass through based on the designs that we have for the temporary structures.
Turnout was surprisingly low for a project this massive, one that will affect most Belizeans and disrupt daily life across Belize City. Still, the questions from the audience were pointed and mirrored the broader worries circulating across the old capital. Shane Williams reporting for News 5.
But as these multi-million-dollar projects inch closer to breaking ground, residents are voicing growing concerns about what these simultaneous works will mean for daily movement across the old capital. Those worries now extend to City Hall itself, as questions arise over whether the Belize City Council is prepared for the congestion, detours, and long-term responsibilities that will follow. With an upcoming MOU poised to place key corridors, including the rehabilitated Central American Boulevard, under municipal management, we asked Mayor Bernard Wagner whether his traffic department is ready for the challenge. Here's how he responded.
We are prepared. We are up to the task, right? You can never know how all these things will play out, but we have the wherewithal in terms of the personnel who have been working at the City Council for years, long before me. I have full confidence in my staff and their capacity to deliver and have the traffic managed in an efficient and effective way.
After this project, it is believed and expected that some of these thoroughfares will be turned over to the city. Officially, the Central American Boulevard, the entrance into Belize City, is the city prepared to take on these thoroughfares?
Of course, because we have been in an informal way maintaining some of those infrastructure, Central American Boulevard. We have worked along with Chetamal Boulevard. We have also been able to work sometimes on the highways. But by and large, we are excited we know that MIDH, whenever they finish the rehabilitation and the retrofitting of those assets and they hand it over to the city, it will be for years to come, and so it just will require constant maintenance by the Belize City Council.
A new 15-hour traffic survey lays bare just how much Belize City depends on the Swing Bridge and Belcan Bridge. The Swing Bridge moves the most pedestrians in the city, while Belcan carries the largest flow of vehicles. With boats set to close and temporary one-way crossings coming for the next 3 years, officials expect major congestion. The data also exposes how inefficient city travel has become. Private vehicles make up 84% of motor transport, taxis 12%, and the average car carries just 1.7 people. Mayor Bernard Wagner says it is obvious that there are too many cars on the road, and improving public transport can't wait. Here's what he had to say.
Clearly that has to go. Our public transportation system has to become more efficient. If it becomes efficient, people will leave their vehicles at home because it's cheaper. You don't burn gas. I'm glad to see the National Bus Company making that first step towards e-mobility at the national level. We will continue to expand our local transportation in the system. We are looking to get 3 additional e-buses this year, and so that will expand to 5. But clearly from the figures you see that X amount of vehicles coming into the city with like 1 or 2 people in it, that they show that they have congestion in the city, and we have more vehicles on the road than people.
Belize City Mayor Bernard Wagner enters his final year in office, still driving ahead on major redevelopment efforts, from urban upgrades to long-awaited infrastructure projects that will redefine the old capital's landscape. And even as he pushes to deliver priority works like the Albert Street bus terminal and the Yabra Fish Market before his term ends, a new traffic survey is adding fresh urgency to his agenda. The study shows the city's 2 key bridges carry the bulk of daily movement and warns of heavy congestion once they close for reconstruction, prompting Wagner to double down on improving public transportation as Belize City braces for years of disruption.
It must be bittersweet knowing that you won't be here when these things are completed.
I won't be, but I'm excited still because I'm a resident of the city, and I'm so glad to see that Belize City is getting this huge facelift, and that we have people in place who will carry on the city. The city does not end with Mayor Wagner, or it did not begin with Mayor Wagner.
What's your hope for your last year? What do you hope for?
We have some priorities areas that we have focused on, and we want to ensure that we deliver. We have this bus stop on the Albert Street that is key. We have the Yabra Fish Market, and other infrastructure works that is important to ensure the city moves along, and we are able to meet the demands of the residents of the city.
And with just a year left in office, Mayor Bernard Wagner says he's staying focused on delivering key projects, not dwelling on the fact that he won't be the one cutting the ribbons when Belize City's transformation is complete. A man from Cotton Tree says he was on his way to file a report when the very officer who allegedly shot him showed up and detained him. That surprising twist coming up.
This is our first year under the program, and we have received basically the free tuition, uniforms for first form, 3 uniforms per child, and also the PE uniform. The other students from 2nd to 4th, they received the free tuition.
As students, now we feel much more better that we know that there's someone that's thinking about us, right? That they want to see us do better, and so they're giving us resources to pursue whatever we want to pursue.
Yes, I do feel more excited about school as it has been more easier to focus in classes. I'm more at ease during my study time, during pre-test or everything. It's easier to actually get things done.
These kinds of projects will only try to improve and better these chances of the students to be productive citizens of Belize.
We are the future of Belize, and empowering youths is what we need most right now, having faith in them.
Hello, I am Dr. Rosado, a pediatrician, and today I want to talk to parents about rotavirus and how we can protect our children. Rotavirus is a virus that causes severe water, diarrhea, and vomiting. This can lead to severe dehydration and may require hospitalization if not treated promptly. The good news is that diarrhea caused by rotavirus is preventable by vaccines. The vaccine is safe, effective, and available at all nearest health centers. It is given in drops orally at 2, 4, and 6 months of age. Protect your child against severe diarrhea. Visit your nearest clinic today.
blazing hot, and it's only week 3. And we have another set of marquee matchups this weekend. On Friday night, the Belmopan Trojans try to defend the capital city against the big bad Belize City Defenders at the UB Gymnasium, 8 p.m. Then on Saturday night, the red-hot Orange Walk Running Rebels takes on the sharp-shooting Kaya Western Ballers at the Orange Walk Sporting Complex at 8 p.m. And in Dangriga, the Dream Ballers host their first home game against the Warriors from the North, the Corazal Spartans at 8 p.m. Giveaways at all games at the end of the first and third quarter. Plus, the big halftime $5,000 cash Ministry of Tourism, Youth, Sports and Diaspora Relations Shooting Challenge. The NEBL Girls plus more. So this weekend, make it a NEBL weekend. Sponsored by the Government of Belize.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Cause me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
What happens when you step off the edge?
Too late to back out now. He said I'm ready. No, I'm not.
And land somewhere unexpected. Sometimes it breaks you open. Wild at root,
That is very bitter.
but sweet on the tongue. Where history calls out, and you answer with open arms. This isn't just a journey, it's across borders.
That was amazing!
For any project, big or small, Best Screws provide strength, efficiency, durability, and affordability. Get the screws specifically designed for your next project. Get Best Screw, the power to build, the strength to last. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Police have arrested and charged a 37-year-old Nicaraguan laborer from San Juan village for murder. Investigators say Raul Sergio Flores is the man behind Sunday night's brutal killing of Elias Bejarano. As we reported, Bejarano was walking home from a bar when Sergio allegedly ambushed him with a machete, delivering the fatal blows. And tonight, authorities believe that wasn't his only violent act. They suspect Sergio also tried to rob a woman shortly before the deadly attack. A calm Tuesday night in Belize City was shattered when gunfire suddenly ripped through the Bingo King area of Faubers Road, sending neighbors scrambling for safety and leaving one man hurt. Police say 23-year-old construction worker Kalen Thompson was inside his apartment with his common-law wife when someone walked up and fired several shots straight through the door. Thompson was hit and rushed to the KHMH, where he's now in stable condition. Investigators were on the scene soon after, but tonight residents are still shaken. There have been no arrests, and investigators are still trying to piece together why someone targeted that home. On Tuesday night, you heard from a Cotton Tree resident who claimed a police officer shot him in the arm while his back was turned. Akeem Jones told News 5 the officer had been chasing one of his relatives, and when that chase failed, the officer allegedly turned his weapon on him. Well, there's a new twist tonight. Jones's sister, Norma Lamott, says the same officer who allegedly shot him detained him this morning. According to the family, Jones was actually on his way to file an official complaint with the Professional Standards Branch when he was picked up.
We also hear to that the police said that he not happy that Akeem gone on the media and he may want first charges for assault on police officer. But you can assault a police officer, and not get to a charge sheet before they discharge you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because at no minute what police may guard my brother when he get shot, or at no minute before he left, they carry a charge sheet for. So now why you want carry a charge sheet for he after my brother don't go on the media? And you know what you do. So I think he did try cover what he do, and he want justify for himself. So that's the way he do right now. And then for we family to get one liar because we know the leftists like that. We know the leftists like that. How you want to shoot somebody, then afterwards try to turn around and play victim and say, then me want to take away your gun because you don't go on media. What he do wrong? Police officer, pals that will serve and protect. You can chance innocent people out there because you have the power to do it.
The family says they're now seeking legal action, insisting the officer is trying to cover his tracks after the shooting. A man believed to suffer from mental illness is accused of breaking into a Hattieville woman's tomb and tampering with her body just a day after her burial. This morning, 33-year-old Jonathan Abner Flores of Mile 15 was taken to the Belize City Magistrates Court. He appeared unrepresented, and because of concerns about his mental state, the court only read the charge to him. A relative told the magistrate that Flores needs medical help and that the family plans to take him to a private doctor. The senior magistrate ordered a psychiatric evaluation but noted that the offense is bailable. When asked if the family would post bail, the relative said they preferred he stay in custody for his own safety. The magistrate insisted she could not remand him solely for safety concerns and reminded the family that Flores would go to prison until bail is posted. She advised them to return with the psychiatric report once it's completed. During the hearing, Flores became agitated, shouting in court and interrupting the proceedings. He was granted bail in the amount of $1,500 and given a return date of May 4th, 2026. But by noon, no one had posted bail, and Flores was sent to the Belize Central Prison. 4 families in San Felipe are picking up the pieces after a fast-moving fire wiped out their homes and everything inside. The blaze tore through a cluster of thatched houses on Thursday afternoon, destroying clothing, appliances, even important documents. But what it didn't destroy was the community spirit. While police have detained a suspect, residents have already begun rallying together, gathering lumber and supplies to help the families rebuild from scratch. This evening, we hear from San Felipe's village chairman, Jermuel Choco, about the fire and the urgent need for building materials as the community works to recover.
On a Thursday, around 3 p.m., a neighbor called me. He gave me a distress call. He told me that one of the houses already started engulfed in fire. So right after that, I contacted the fire department, the police department. I even activated my village council and the alcaldes and our entire team in the community. What the neighbors saw is the fire starting on one of the buildings. There are 3 houses in that yard, and it's when it destroys the first one, then it goes to the other one, and then the third one. Then from there, the blaze of the fire transit to another neighbor on the other side of the road. So there are approximately 4 houses that were burned down on that day. It's fortunate that we get the assistance of the community, and they responded fast. And we have the BDF. Coincidentally, they're passing, so they stop by and they give us a big helping hand. So yes, that's so far what I know and what I understand. That there's a suspect. It could be arson. We also have other people coming out together and to help rebuild back their home. We have already started with one, and we almost have that complete. The home, Francisco Tush, he is an elder. He is 71 years old, and he is living with his spouse. She is 61 years old. So yes, we are trying our best to work and to show our support, because we cannot leave them in this traumatic situation. So we have another house that we need to start off with, and we are gathering our natural materials or traditional materials to get started to build another house. This is for Mr. Alexander Kal and Ms. Michelle Bapi, and along with her 2 children.
Those ready to assist with donations are encouraged to contact the San Felipe Village Council. VIP prices at Grand Resort are stirring up fresh outrage at the Ruta Maya finish line. Why paddlers and spectators say it's fueling the fury. Coming up. But first, here's tonight's weather forecast.
Life is full of precious moments we're cherishing, moments that shape our present and lay the foundation for our future. But amidst life's beautiful tapestry, there are uncertainties we must confront. How do we secure today while protecting tomorrow? Introducing RF&G Life Insurance, your partner in safeguarding what matters most. With a RF&G Life Insurance plan, you can ensure financial security for your loved ones, providing them with a safety net for the future. From identifying and recommending plans suitable for your unique needs to expert advice every step of the way, RF&G Life Insurance is committed to protecting your family's legacy. Choose RF&G Life Insurance for peace of mind you can rely on. RF&G Life Insurance, securing today, protecting tomorrow. Your life, your legacy.
Accountability isn't merely important for the Semi-Autonomous Revenue Authority. It's built into every single aspect of how the SARA will operate. SARA is designed with multiple layers of accountability to guarantee responsible and transparent management at every level. Annual comprehensive audits of all SARA operations, finances, and performance will be carried out, providing independent oversight and public reporting. SARA must provide detailed annual reports to Parliament, giving our policymakers complete visibility into operations, achievements, challenges, and financial management. Every dollar collected will flow directly to the government's Consolidated Revenue Fund, managed by the government of Belize, and will be reinvested in Belize's development. All procurement, spending, and financial management will follow public procurement procedures and public financial management rules, ensuring transparency and the efficient use of public funds. SARA, accountable by design.
Need a fresh new kitchen, flip that switch ignition. G appliances shine. Every knob, every line, all align and turn the shower on. Feel gold, colder in the chrome. So bold from the ties to the tiny screws. We've got the wow you choose. All in one place, Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
Buenas noches, Belice. Esto es el Noticiero 5 Semanal. Soy Francel Hermoso.
Esto es el Noticiero 5 Semanal. Soy Benita Queme Palacio.
Y estos son los titulares.
Esto ha sido todo por el Noticiero 5 Semanal.
Acompáñanos nuevamente el próximo jueves a las 7 p.m.
Y síguenos en nuestras redes sociales para estar al tanto de todas las noticias en español.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
Every great job starts at Brothers Habet with the best supplies and the right support, including free delivery on site, so you can focus on the job. Brothers Habet, working with contractors since 1983.
Easy. Accessible. Safe. Yours. Digi Wallet. Easy, accessible, safe, yours.
The La Ruta Maya finale is usually all celebration, but this year it's stirring controversy. A last-minute move to shift the finish line to the Grand Resort and residents has angered paddlers, spectators, and some organizers. What seemed like a simple change has sparked debates over commercialization, safety, and access to public spaces. With new fees and restricted viewing areas, the Grand Resort is now at the center of the backlash. Today, the resort is defending its role, and the nation is watching to see how the race will end. News 5's Paul Lopez reports.
As the debate over the La Ruta Maya finish line heats up, the Grand Resort and residents is now right in the middle of the storm. Today, the resort pushed out a flyer listing its entrance fees, fueling even more public chatter. Come Monday, spectators can pay $75 for a VIP package or spring for a $600 table that seats 7. The resort insists every dollar spent is fully redeemable for food and drinks, but that hasn't cooled the criticism. We reached out to General Manager Kenneth Williams to hear the resort side of the story.
The Ruta Maya committee will be hosting the event on the Halover Square, which is the big open area behind the resort, and the Ruta Maya Association is charging a $10 fee for adults, anybody over the 12 years of age, and anybody under the age of 12 is considered a child will be free. There will be no entrance fee for them.
Williams says the race committee approached the Grand Resort about hosting the finish line. He explains the resort hesitated at first. Its building holds only about 400 people, and management worried about safety and possible damage to the deck. So, when the committee settled on the Halover Square as a $10 public viewing area, the resort created its own separate premium viewing option.
To clarify, that is not an entrance fee. Let me be specific. That is not an entrance fee. That's basically for this little area that we are right now, that is for the hotel. That's anything to do with Ruta Maya Association using the Halover Square. Absolutely nothing to do with that. We are charging, not charging, but per se, $75, but that is towards food and beverage, right? You come in, you get a coupon for the $75, that is towards food and beverage. You redeem that for that. The $600 for the table is the same thing. That's redeemable. So it's a table of 7, so you look at that's $85 and probably 75 cents per person.
According to the resort, the compound has parking for 500 vehicles and will come free of charge to spectators. They also noted that people wanting to purchase food and drinks at the restaurant are free to do so, and there is a free option for the public. According to the chief engineer at the Ministry of Infrastructure, Development and Housing, the Halover Bridge will stay open, giving pedestrians a safe spot to watch the race while still allowing vehicles to move through as usual.
The Halover Bridge will remain open, and it must remain open at all times. The ministry will not close the structure for the movement of vehicular traffic over the structure, and it will also be available for pedestrians to utilize the sidewalks that are installed on both sides of the Halover Bridge itself. We have decided to do some works on either sides of the bank, on the north and south side, to try and create a platform that visitors and also citizens can view the race from there in a safe and convenient manner.
Despite the debate over fees and viewing areas near the Grand Resort, the real flashpoint is a decision to move the traditional finish line away from the Belkan Bridge. Many paddlers and fans say the change feels like the race is being commercialized. One paddler has already taken to Facebook, calling on others to join his team by crossing the finish line at the Grand Resort and then continuing to the Belkan Bridge, just as they always have. Tonight, the Belize Canoe Association is backing that push. Vice President Elvin Penner says the association supports the paddlers in their stand.
It does show that our initial speculation or our initial feeling that it was just about making money has indeed been confirmed with this flyer. So again, I don't want to sound like we have any beef with the Grand Resort. I personally made it my business to go to the Grand Resort compound and also the surrounding areas of the Grand Resort and try to picture the possibility of the amount of fans that we see at the Belkan Bridge to possibly fit in that compound and even around the surrounding areas, and I cannot see it.
While the Grand Resort charges premium prices for its VIP setup, the actual finish line sits farther upriver, closer to the estuary, still in clear view of anyone watching from the Halover Plaza.
It's on the pool deck, it's right alongside the river, so you will get a very good view of the paddlers passing, but the ending will be a little bit more upriver. By the square? By the square, yes. So the general public will have a better view per se to actually view the actual ending of the race itself.
Paddlers have consistently raised safety concerns about the strong currents associated with the estuary. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
As Belize's coastal communities braces for sargassum impacts, especially on Ambergers Key, questions are being raised about the condition of the 2 harvesters, or skimmers, purchased in 2025. The 2 harvesters were deployed in the thick of the 2025 sargassum season and they were hailed as a critical milestone in the Ministry of Blue Economy strategy. Ahead of the 2026 sargassum season, Minister of Blue Economy Andrew Perez told News 5 that the harvesters are being serviced and prepared. Well, these images obtained by News 5 show that the machines are already showing signs of exterior deterioration within the span of a year. When we reached out to Minister Perez today for comments, he said that the harvesters will be ready to work along with other machinery brought in by the Sargassum Task Force. We will continue to follow. A Keecocker man says his months-long detention was illegal, and now he's taking the government to court. That lawsuit coming up.
Introducing BB Insurance, built for Belize. Your security, our priority.
Every connection we make is more than just a signal. It's a student unlocking a future through digital education. A young mind daring to dream bigger. Our culture shared with the world in real time. And everyday heroes answering the call of civic duty. When we connect with Digi, we empower Belize.
Tomorrow on Open Your Eyes, we sit down with Minister Thea Garcia Ramirez as she discusses empowering women, supporting families, and the initiatives aimed at strengthening communities across Belize. Then, we lace up for a walk towards prevention with the Kidney Association of Belize, raising awareness about kidney health and the importance of early detection. Plus, taking Belizean music beyond our borders, producer Efrain Medina shares how he's exporting our sound to the global stage. And we highlight the upcoming Belize Jesus Festival, bringing ministry and music together for an uplifting community experience. Informative, inspiring, and uniquely Belizean. All on Open Your Eyes at 6:30 a.m.
Finally, a postpaid plan for 3 people. Introducing Smart Trio. Why pay for mobile service alone when you can share and save? Get unlimited national calls, text, plus 100 gigabytes of shared data. And the best part? It's only $135. That's right, as low as $45 per person. Perfect for small families, couples, or close friends. Smart Trio. 3 lines, 1 smart choice. Sign up now and you could win a Trio getaway to San Pedro for 3. Visit us at www.smart-bz.com for more information or sign up at any showroom today. Smart, bringing people together.
Festival come to this very nation.
In Isaiah 30:29 it says, and you will sing as on the night you celebrate a holy festival, and your heart will rejoice. The body of Christ will unite, and many hearts will rejoice on the Saturday, March 7, 2026 at the Belize Civic Center, beginning at 6 p.m. as a Heavenly Productions brings to you Jesus Festival.
Jesus Festival. Yeah, Jesus.
featuring the hottest gospel artist coming out of the Bahamas, Sherwin Gardner.
So I say, with all of my heart and all of my soul, I worship you, O Jah. Tell them that the praises never stop. All I want to do is give you the highest praise.
Also showcasing one of the biggest gospel artists from out of Trinidad and Tobago, Positive, dropping his hit tunes.
Rolling in my two-man army, my Jesus and I wanna sing out some sweet gospel reggae. Blessing after blessing and nothing can hold it back.
And then it's the return of the biggest gospel band in Belize, Heavenly.
I'm gonna be heavenly for life, serving Jesus Christ.
And all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, the daughter of the world-famous televangelist Creflo Dollar, none other than Jordan Dollar, with her hit song. Also highlighting Genesis 501 from Capital City, Pepperpan. Blind Sight, Genesis Gospel Band from Sugar City, Orange Walk, Reality Youth, Pastor Herman Blees and the Kings Park Prince team, Pastor Frederick Gordon and Garin Carballo and his GCO group. Remember Jesus Festival.
Jesus Festival, yeah, Jesus, rocking on the world. I said Jesus.
Taking place Saturday, March 7, Belize Civic Center from 6 p.m. until. Bring out the entire family for a time of praising God and witnessing souls being saved and lives being recommitted to God. For tickets, call 615-4766. That's 615-4766. Sponsors: Angela's Press, Racina's Imports, Cellular World, Love FM, More FM, Quem Radio, Vibes Radio, Plus TV, Channel 7, Channel 5, and Wave Radio. Come on out and be blessed.
Jesus Festival, yeah, Jesus.
A Keycocker resident is taking the Commissioner of Police and the Attorney General to court, claiming he was wrongfully detained for nearly 4 months under a state of emergency that didn't even apply to him. 29-year-old Evan Hines says police picked him up on June 25, 2024, accusing him of producing a video that promoted gang activity. An allegation tied to an incident that happened almost 2 weeks before the state of emergency was declared. Hines was charged, denied bail, and sent to the Belize Central Prison, where he remained for 91 days despite living in Keycocker, a location not listed under the emergency zones. His mother eventually sought legal help, and by September, an emergency powers review tribunal recommended that his detention order be revoked. Still, Hines wasn't released until October 23rd, when he finally secured bail. His criminal case was later dismissed on January 23rd of this year. Now Hines is suing for damages, saying the wrongful detention caused emotional distress and left him without income for months. You may remember that back in 2025, the government of Belize was ordered to pay more than $300,000 to 16 men who were wrongfully detained during the July 2020 state of emergency. The court agreed with them. They were locked up without cause and their basic rights were violated. In the wake of that ruling, government moved quickly to push the 13th Amendment bill, legislation designed to change the Constitution so authorities could legally declare high crime zones and, importantly, retroactively validate past states of emergency. But despite the push, the bill never made it through. Tonight, Senator Glenfield Dennison is facing serious scrutiny, and his job as a Crown Counsel could be on the line. The issue centers around an invoice for $183,000 that Dennison reportedly submitted for legal services connected to the Belize Communication Workers for Justice and their dispute with BTL. Here's where the problem arises. Under Belize's judicial and legal services regulations, Crown Counsels are not allowed to do private legal work. The rules clearly state that a judicial and legal officer must not engage in any private legal business. They are also prohibited from putting themselves in situations where there could be a conflict of interest or from accepting payment related to their duties. Dennison has been publicly associated as a legal advisor for the Belize Communication Workers for Justice. While he is also a union senator, and that advisory role may have been viewed as part of his representation, the reported submission of a hefty legal invoice changes the picture. The regulations say that if a judicial or legal officer breaks these conduct rules, they can face disciplinary action. The power to discipline lies with the Judicial and Legal Services Commission, and senior officials such as the Attorney General, Solicitor General, and/or head of department can recommend that action be taken. So did Dennison's reported invoice amount to private legal practice, which Crown counsels are barred from? If a complaint is made and the commission finds that the rules were breached, Dennison could face penalties that range from a warning to more serious consequences affecting his job position. On Tuesday, Belize completed an impressive run at the 2026 CONCACAF Under-20 qualifiers in Managua, Nicaragua. Ending the qualifiers in third place, Team Belize is not advancing to the championships, but the nation celebrated every single game the team played because of their outstanding performance on the field and exceptional show of sportsmanship. Some football enthusiasts are even calling for this team to stay together and one day become Belize's senior men's national team. We spoke with 16-year-old Marlon Mesa Jr., one of the strong performers in the Under-20 qualifiers.
As you may know, the tournament was a very tough one. I believe that our Belize team, did a good job. We really worked hard. We fought for our badge, and I believe that we gave it our all out there. Honestly, as you may know, I've been on a couple of these trips before, so that kind of gave me, the experience and the feeling of how the professional world feels like in football. And also, I believe that Mount Pleasant, the academy that I am in Jamaica, has really helped me gain confidence and helped me to improve as a player. So I believe that they play a significant role in my development. It was a play that we had practiced, Once I am with the ball, I need to try to get it inside the box and find my teammates that would always be running to support me. So it was a team goal, and it was a great finish from my teammate as well. When I have the ball, I feel confident, and I just passed it to my teammate, and he finished lovely. There was a counter attack from the back. We came. There was 3 against, I believe, about 1 or 2 players. My teammate passed me the ball, and the only thing that was going through my head was, I need to score. I need to score for my team. So it was a bit of reaction, basically, because I wasn't really thinking, because as you may see, I had support as well. I had a teammate on my right and a teammate on my left. But the only thing that was going through my head was to score a goal. And I needed a goal for this tournament. So I just said that was the only thing I was thinking about. Score a goal, and that's what I did.
And tonight, fans say this young squad's grit and growth prove they're already building the foundation for Belize's football future. Pink Boutique is bigger, brighter, and promising the best quality yet, all to help you look and feel your best. That makeover coming up.
Galenia Hospital, located in Cancun, Mexico's premier tourism destination, is a state-of-the-art healthcare facility that provides highly specialized medical services. We are Quintana Roo's biggest private hospital with board-certified doctors and staff. Some of our services include cath lab, adult intensive care unit, neonatal intensive care unit, emergency rooms, operating theaters, ambulance services, and more. We are a medically accredited hospital by JCI, Accreditation Canada International, and General Health Council, providing extraordinary care in every specialty, from our cardiology department to our neurology center. We are focused on treating the entire person, body, mind, and spirit. Contact us at medicaltourism@hospitalgalenia.com or visit our website at www.hospitalgalenia.com. Come to Galenia Hospital in Cancun for a truly personal medical care experience.
In the heart of the Cayo district, Calico Jacks is proving that sustainability and success can go hand in hand.
When Calico Jacks wanted to move to solar energy, the biggest difficulty for us was the finance. Belize Bank believed in our vision, and we are very happy and grateful that they gave us this opportunity for the financing.
Through the Credit Risk Abatement Facility, a partnership between Belize Bank and the CARICOM Development Fund, small and medium businesses can access financing for renewable and energy-efficient solutions with reduced collateral requirements.
Here at SCSB, we're grateful for Belize Bank to make it easier for our clients to go green. We're proud to work with businesses like Calico Jacks to help them lower their costs and their carbon footprint.
At Belize Bank, we are powering Belize's transition to renewable energy, one business at a time. Together with our partners, we're making sustainable financing accessible for all.
Belize Bank, financing a greener, stronger Belize.
My data done, and I really need to get my ARA out today.
Really? Well, you can join our Smart Group plan.
Really? How that work?
Easy, let me tell you.
Whether it's family, friends, or your small business, we've got the perfect plan for every group. More members equals more savings, more connections. Smart Group plans bring the connectivity you love to you and your circle. No one gets left behind. Explore Share One package option and add on unlimited data, calls, and SMS for the entire group for less than $50 per member. Visit any Smart showroom countrywide or email sales@speednet-wireless.com to sign up today. Smart, bringing people together.
It's a shopaholic's dream, and a big move for one of Belize's most recognizable fashion brands. Pink Boutique has officially thrown open the doors to its newly expanded location on the Philip Gosen Highway, marking a major investment in its growing customer base. The boutique, already a household name in Belize's fashion scene, has doubled down on offering a wider mix of women's and children's clothing, shoes, and makeup. And with 4 locations countrywide, this upgrade signals how demand for accessible, high-quality fashion continues to rise. News 5's Brittany Gordon stopped in to see how the expansion is changing the shopping experience and what it means for loyal Pink Boutique customers.
Pink Boutique is back and better than ever. After a 2-month makeover, the store at Mile 3 on the Philip Golson Highway is open again, and it's turning heads. Shoppers are walking into a brighter, roomier space packed wall to wall with fresh trends, bold styles, and everything you need to unleash your inner fashionista.
It's our grand opening from 4 to 7, our special event for our first day of being open. We're gonna have sangria Maya drinks. We're also having a pianist playing music from 4 to 7, and we're also gonna be giving out some little adores, and also we're offering 10% off the entire store, and if you spend $50 or more, you will receive a coupon for your next purchase.
This store is one of 4 locations across Belize, and as the demand grows, so does the brand's drive to keep providing customers with the best service and products.
I think our goal is mainly to provide clothing for women. We're also gonna carry kids, and we have a few men that we're gonna start to expand in this location. We have 4 Pink Boutique stores countrywide, one in San Ignacio, one in Belize City downtown, here on the Northern Highway, and also in San Pedro. And we're trying to provide fashionable clothing for women.
Beyond bigger stores, Pereira also revealed plans to expand into different locations across the country. That means if you've ever been hoping for a Pink Boutique in your neighborhood, you could be in luck very soon.
I would like to go more online, have more online presence because of social media. I might be expanding some more stores countrywide, as they've been asking me in other districts to expand. So we will look into that in the future.
Positive feedback has made Pereira even more excited to interact with customers and keep providing service for years to come.
Everybody has said, finally you have reopened. And it's been very exciting because people have been asking me, when are we going to reopen? And so I'm finally happy to hear that people are excited to come and see what we have to offer today.
And while today's shoppers got the full VIP treatment, Pink Boutique says that level of service isn't just for opening day. They promise the same high-class experience and quality products every single day of the year. Brittany Gordon for News 5.
Before we leave you, here's tonight's viewer's voice. On our first story, Grand Resort VIP prices add fuel to Ruta Maya finish line. Fury. Dennis Gladden commented, "They should have still gone through with something the Civic Center, like a big family day through City Council, would bring out a massive crowd." On the topic, man accused of tomb desecration sent to prison. Luis Pena said, "How can you harm a dead body? Honestly, I thought only the living can be harmed." And finally, Mayor Wagner stays focused as term winds down. Roberto R. Garcia shared, "The question is, what has Wagner done for Belize City all this time?" Thank you for engaging with us online. Your voices shape the national conversation. Keep those comments coming, and we'll continue to feature them right here. And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at greaterbelize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.